Hello, everyone. My name is Keith Jackson, and welcome to Jack's Math Notebook. Right now, you're looking at the second video in a series of videos related to how to understand fractions and decimals on a number line. And here we are with three number lines, and the first number line is divided into eighths, and the second number line is divided into sixes, and the third number line is divided into thirds. All right, so here we are live at Bat's Treehouse to learn about these fractions and their decimal equivalents. And let's start with 1/8. Okay, and if we have right here 1/8, then we have 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, and 7/8, keeping in mind that 2/8 simplifies to 1/4, and 4/8 simplifies to 1/2, and 6/8 simplifies to 3/4. Always keep that in mind. You can keep that in your head because it would be very efficient for you to remember that when you work out problems later on. But let's go back to 1/8 and take a look at its decimal equivalent, which would be 0 and 125 hundredths. And I'm going to repeat that. That would be 0 and 125 hundredths with a THS at the end, or we could just say 0.125. And right here for 2/8, its decimal equivalent is 0.25 or 25 hundredths, keeping in mind that 2/8 is the same as 1/4. 3/8 is the equivalent to 0.375. 4/8 is 0.5, which is the same as 1/2. 5/8 is the equivalent of 0.625 or 625 thousandths. 6/8 is 0.75 or 75 hundredths. And 7/8 is 875 thousandths, all right, or 0.875. And let's move along to the second number line, in which we divided this line into groups of into sixes, right? We have 1, 6, 2, 6, 3, 6, 4, 6, 5, 6. Keeping in mind that 2 sixes the same as 1/3, and this is why it's decimal equivalent, which would be 0.333. Well, what we're going to do, instead of writing all those threes, we're just going to put a bar above this 3, indicating that it is a repeating decimal. And then if we go over to its next door neighbor, 3/6, we will see that 3/6 is equivalent to 1/2 when we simplify it. And then, of course, that would be equal to 0.5 or 5/10ths, just like we have right here, 5/10ths or 5/100ths. It will be the same thing if we put a 0 at the end right there. And so, or not 5/100ths, but 50/100ths. Let me go back and repeat that. So let's go back. That would be 0.5, which is the same as 5/10ths or 50/100ths. And the same is true right here. 5/10ths will be the same as 50/100ths as well. And notice how both 4/8 and 3/6 are in the same position. Now let's move along to 4/6, which is equivalent to 2/3. And as a decimal equivalent, we see right here that will be 0.666 or 0.67. So what we'll do, because it is a repeating decimal, we're going to put a bar above that 6 just to let us know that this is a repeating decimal. And the same is true with 5/6. 5/6 as a decimal will be 83 hundredths, keeping in mind that the bar is over the 3 because it is a repeating 3. All right, and so right here will be again 0.83 if you want to just keep it simple. Now let's move back to 1/6, and its decimal equivalent right here would be 0.16. Again, with the repeating 6, we're just going to put a bar above that 6. And then if we divide that same number line into 3 sections, we will have 0.333 right here for 1/3, because 1/3 is the same as that right there. And notice that 1/3 right here is the same as 2/6. And notice that they carry the same decimal with the bar over the 3. All right, and let's move on to 2/3. 2/3 is 0.666, right, with that bar over the 6, just like you see with 4/6, because they're in the same position. And notice that they carry the same decimal. Okay, if you have received a lot of information, I wouldn't blame you if you need to pause the video just to take a look at these number lines, or replay this video as many times as you need to gain a deeper understanding of benchmark fractions along with their decimal equivalents. In the meantime, please comment, share, like, and subscribe to Jack's Math Notebook for more content. Thank you and goodbye.